Hi, I want to tell you about a model that I drew up in the past few months to get an overview of all the activities that surrounds testing and to map out all the things that people do or what people mean when they say that they are doing testing. So let's take a look quickly of what's behind me. You can see three objects, let's say, here, and first of all, here with the letter A, this is the application, the software that we are testing, that we are want to know more about. Here, all these different sized circles represent stakeholders with the letter S, and here this wiggly line in the middle with the letter T, that's testing itself. And the main thought, or the most important sentence that inspired this draw up was that testing is both a receiver and a pusher of information. This is the role of testing. It tries to uncover information about the application, and then it tries to push forward to the different stakeholders. So let's walk through now. I identified when I heard this sentence, I identified like four places basically, or four parts to this. And the first one, I would say that this is when testing happens to the application. This is what probably you would be thinking about. First of all, this is when you're actually facing the application and you're questioning it, you're asking, you're running your experiments, you're running your tests, you're finding out stuff, you're curious you're curious about other stuff, and then you find out things, which happens here. In return, I think the application gives you back answers practically, which the person or you as a tester is trying to make sense of. And now we come to the other part here, which is maybe the less talked about connection here between the outcome of testing and all the different stakeholders that are interested in the application. Most of the times you are thinking about a stakeholder as a product owner. They are representing customers to us, but if you really think about it, a stakeholder of testing or of the whole development department really is could be anyone who is interested. Could be support. They have a harder job if we are doing a worse job, or people who are trying to sell the application. They are interested in the current state. They need that information that we are uncovering. Or a technical writer who is writing documentation. They need to know the exact behavior. They need to know the exact behavior, what you're really finding out here, and then you will tell them later down here. But first, the questions are coming from the stakeholders that this arrow could represent. They are the ones who are really asking the questions from the application. You are someone who spends enough time with the application to get these answers, and you are someone who has the technical knowledge or knows the language that is needed to get these answers from the application. And this can be here, this arrow here, I hope it will be visible on the video. This can be a two-way arrow, because sometimes it can happen that a stakeholder, or let's say a product owner, is not telling you everything. You have to interview them as well. You have to ask what is important. What should I be asking from the application? Because there can be hidden assumptions and just stuff that they are not telling you because you're not spending enough time with them, for example, or they just didn't consider as important, although at the same time it would be important for them. So here is like a conversation here, like you're asking them questions and they want to find out stuff, and then you come here and then you do your investigation. And as we come down here, then the stuff that's coming out here goes through your kind of like filter, because not everything you find is important. Not everything you find can go through unchanged. And when you're reporting, when you're telling people about the state of the application, when you're reporting, you have to filter it. What's the most important? Or it can happen that you have a few minutes very quickly. You have to talk about something, or you have a few hours to write a very long bug report. So that's why I put 2 arrows on the downside, the sulfur side of the model as well. Yeah, that's why I don't know, like that's what formulated in my brain when I heard this. This is how I imagined like a life cycle of basically this is like questions and answers going around. The possible iteration maybe of this draw up or model could be now that we have mapped out the activities that are going around and going on. We can maybe identify skills that you need on each part. Here you need all the testing skills that we usually talk about, like some technical skills or anything that helps you to experiment better. Or we talked about like reporting. Here is where you can improve maybe your reporting skills, note-taking skills, and generally any kind of maybe software communication skills that you need here and there. Yeah, so there's definitely a way to grow this model, but I hope that you find it a bit useful, and yeah, see you around.